Hi, my name is Roma Duncan. I have been the piccolo player in the Minnesota Orchestra since 2003, and I'm very excited to be performing Vivaldi's C Major Piccolo Concerto. The first excerpt that I performed is the very beginning of the piccolo part in the first movement of this concerto. This is a great concerto. It's so virtuosic. It's so fun, and I've honestly worked really hard to make it fun again. This also happens to be a piece that features on almost every single professional piccolo audition that there is. So for many years I worked on this not just as a piece that I liked, but as the piece that was the test for whether or not I would get a job, including the one here. One of the things that I love about playing a concerto and about hearing my colleagues play concertos here is that we step out of our traditional roles in the orchestra. We kind of stretch ourselves and do things a little bit differently. The slow movement of this concerto is particularly special to me. In the orchestral repertoire, there's just not a lot of really slow piccolo solos. So this slow movement is lyrical and it's beautiful. It's kind of like a gorgeous song. The other thing I'll be doing that's very different from my normal job here is that I get to ornament. The passage that I played was the beginning of the slow movement, and that's in the basic version. It's a very typical slow movement from the Baroque period. It's in two halves that repeat. And when you repeat, you get to make it your own in a different way. You get to add some embellishments, some ornaments, and I'm looking very forward to doing that and haven't quite finalized my plans yet. The third movement of this piece is kind of a perfect musical dessert. It's so light, it's so fun, it's so virtuosic. It jumps around all over the place, and it goes from fast to faster as the movement continues just due to the internal rhythms in my part. I feel like this is a movement that I've played so many times. I got to do it on both of our season samplers many years ago when I played in a woodwind quintet that did a lot of school shows. A colleague of mine arranged this for a woodwind quintet, so 4 and sometimes 8 times a day I would play this movement for third graders. So I'm extra familiar with it and can't wait to play it with the orchestra again. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you at Orchestra Hall.